There you go, friends. Hi, Doc South here, and whew, tell you, actually a rare day off, which was kind of nice. I got to catch up on my computer stuff, sort of balanced the checkbook. Yeah, actually went shopping a little. All in all, pretty good day. And now I'm going to, after having a nice bowl of chicken soup for supper, I'm going to work on writing a story I've been working on now for almost a year, maybe a little more than a year. And so all in all, I think I put this day off to good use. And I noticed one of my Facebook friends lives down in Tuckerton, New Jersey, which is kind of between a Lavalette, I'd say, and Atlantic City, down at the Jersey Shore. I know you can find it. Yeah, consult your maps. You'll find it easy enough. It's it's a lot of the land around Tuckerton is marshland. At least it definitely was back when I was a kid, which was, I think, just after the glaciers receded. Right. Okay. Long ago, anyway. And I remember, gosh, I must have been about, I doubt I was much more than 5, maybe 6 years old. I know one weekend I went down with my father. He said, "Hey, come on, you're going to like this." And we hop in the car and we drive down to Tuckerton, stop at some guy's house where he had all these muskrat pelts. Yeah, evidently trapped them back in the day. And he also had land in the swamps around the harbor. And he was a friend of the family, so Granddad was along, I was along, my father, of course, and what we were doing was we were going out, and my Uncle Millard, yeah, who lived in Philly, he met us there, and we were going to we were going to work on camouflaging a duck blind, which actually was kind of cool. We were out there, working in the, working in the autumn air with the swamp, all in the middle of the swamp. Actually, it was kind of cool, and I was having a ball. Yeah, my job was to gather up reeds, and then the men folk would tie the reeds into into like brooms and tie them, attach them somehow to the duck blind. And I guess that way you could, if you let the ducks get used to it, they wouldn't know that you were hiding in the duck blind. With shotgun in hand, ready to have, get yourself a potential duck dinner. Yeah. So, it seemed all very exciting to me. They brought their shotguns down, but not to hunt, but they thought we'd do a little practice, a little shooting practice. So they had a bunch of beer cans. Luckily they emptied them, on site. I think a lot of beer was being knocked down. And I think maybe a whiskey bottle or two. They were having a ball, I know that. I'm walking around with a doggone soda, but again, that's the drink of choice when you're 5 years old. And we were shooting the shotgun. They were letting me shoot it. I got 5 years old, and I got this. I think it was a 12 gauge up against my shoulder. Bang! I shoot. I go flying from the recoil, and knocked over a beer can. I think it was in my Uncle Millard's hand, though. No, I wasn't that bad, but I think I did get the beer can. I was actually a pretty good shot for a 5-year-old. And the only trouble is the recoil would send me flying. I wasn't that heavy. But still, I was having a ball. And, we stopped at a diner on the way home, and I noticed we're munching on our pancakes and bacon or whatever the heck we were eating. I may have had a cheeseburger. I don't know. And my father said, next week 2 weeks from tomorrow, we're going to go duck hunting. You and me, Uncle Millard, the granddad, we're all going. You want to come along? I said, well, yeah. He says, now we're going to have to get up early. Okay. I said, yeah, okay. What, 7 o'clock or something? Oh, no, way earlier than that. We're going to have to get up about 4 in the morning. And get in the car and drive down to where we just were at the duck blinds. I said, really? Yeah, he says, it's going to be fun. Okay. I said, sure. And I don't know. I think Granddad said he had a gun for me, if I recall right. I think he had a nice little 410, which is a kind of a kid's version of a 12 gauge. Yeah, it didn't have quite the kick. So I was going to get. They were telling me all the hunting rules and stuff. You couldn't point the gun at anyone. Don't put any bullets in it till you're ready to shoot. That kind of thing. And boy, well, anyway, the big day came, and we drove down there, and I don't know. I got to say, I was pretty psyched. We had to walk down this trail in pitch darkness. Yeah. I think we had a flashlight maybe, but other than that, we were just like I assumed soldiers would be, walking through the dark, on patrol. And no, I didn't have a bullet in my gun, probably just as well. 'Cause I know I tripped a few times. I'm sure that would have set the gun off, and well, there would go all the ducks. We had to be real quiet so we didn't scare them away. And of course, I'm talking a mile a minute, so I think a lot of the ducks got wise as to something was up. And word probably passed quickly in Duckville, I would think. But anyway, we finally get to where the blind is. Hop in the blind. We're sitting there. It's cold. My Uncle Don and no, Uncle Don wasn't there, but my Uncle Millard, my father, and I think Granddad were all passing the bottle. And I said, "Hey, do you got anything I can drink?" And my father said, "Oh my God, I forgot your soda." Oh, he says, oh God, we can't go back now. Can you hang on a bit? I said, "Yeah, I'm kind of thirsty." Well, what's Uncle Millard do? Next thing I know, now I'm 5 years old, but I feel this elbow. Uncle Millard says, "Here, just take a little sip." And it's the darn whiskey bottle. Yeah. Are you sure? He says, "Yeah, go ahead, just a little sip now. Don't chug it." I said, "No." Oh, pretty soon I wasn't cold at all. And, and there I am, 5 years old, drunk, and a 410 in my hands. Oh my God, I felt so cool. Like a real hunter. And anyway, pretty soon. Well, of course, I had to have another sip, and pretty soon now I'm thinking, oh boy, hey, I feel funny. They said, "Yeah, we don't doubt it." You're cut off. That's what they're saying. And I said, "Well, so where's the ducks?" Now I'm talking. You know how when you get a little buzz, you start talking a little too much. Yeah, now I'm talking too much. They can't shut me up. "God, will you be quiet? The ducks." "Oh yeah, yeah." I don't know. Somehow I pulled on the trigger. Luckily, I knew to keep the gun pointed up, and the 410 went off. That helped. Finally, I don't know, a duck who must have been deaf swam by, and they tried to get him, but unfortunately, I think the booze took over my father, uncle, and granddad too, and the duck was just fine. They just couldn't hit him for a darn. Me either. Of course, by then I'm almost asleep. I'm really knocked out, and duck hunting. And I don't think we got a duck. I think we had to stop on the way home and buy a few ducks at a butcher shop. I think we did, which was probably just as well. They said, if you shoot one, you feel kind of bad. You shot them, and then they got all that buckshot in them or birdshot in them, and so we went home with ducks. And I know when Mom was cooking the ducks, they frankly didn't smell that good to me. So I whined and moaned till she decided she'd make a hamburger for me and herself. She didn't care for duck much either herself. So my father ate a whole darn duck, and Mom and I and my kid brother Ed, we had hamburgers, which was probably just as well. But I got to say, it was still fun. Never went back. I don't think we ever went hunting again. Maybe something happened down at the duck blind. I don't know. Maybe we couldn't. I don't know. Maybe the prices went up, but it was. It still was pretty cool. I got to say, it was all right. I gotta thank my father for that trip. Of course, whenever he was getting having a snort of Manhattan or something, from then on, for some strange reason, I'd want a sip. Yeah, and he'd say, "Now, not like in the duck blind, just a sip, or you're going to your room." I said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." There you go. And yeah, eventually, as I got older, I kind of got the idea that maybe it's not so good to drink all the time. So I stopped, but doggone. Oh, my first taste of sin. Ah. And what are you going to do? Anyway, for my father, Uncle Millard, Granddad, the whole bunch, it was, I got to thank them kindly. They're all gone now. They're probably duck hunting up in heaven. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye now, and God bless, friends.